Hey everybody, today we're going to be going over the beginning of Eternal Lands. Now, I'm going to give you a little forewarning. I don't know everything about this, but I wanted to get you a video out of everything I do know currently, and then kind of give you updates as things happen. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is when you log into the game, if you want to go and be a part of Eternal Lands, you need to recall all your marches, and then you'll hit your little box that used to be right here, and then you can hit, I think it's enter battlefield or go to Eternal Lands. Not sure exactly the verbiage they use, but all you have to do is click that box and then you will be teleported into your area. So the map is broken up into 8 segments. So you're able to see where each different war zone is. And currently, day 1, you're not able to attack other war zones. As you can see, there's little segmented off. If you were to go to those areas, what you will find is mountains where, as you might know already, you cannot cross those mountains. So it's kind of your safe space right now. So next step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build your alliance fortresses. Just like in the regular world, the more alliance fortresses or more people you have in there, the faster it goes. So you'll see ours is down to an hour 30. We don't have a lot of people on currently, so once everybody kind of funnels in, that time will go down and it'll be built faster. What I suggest is doing your alliance fortresses near one of these expedition bases because that is something you need to capture, um, and it will make it a lot easier to capture it. The process of capturing that I do not know exactly yet, but I will kind of show you what it says in there and kind of my opinions on it, or kind of what I think is going to happen. So the next step is with this alliance buildings. So have one march in each of the ones you have, and then you want to start running dark forces or rallies. Just a forewarning with the rallies, the only way to join rallies right now is manually. So if you want to do rallies, make sure you have a group of people on clicking to join them. Dark forces, you don't need that. So I just kind of keep funneling them and doing that because you do get, as you can see, you get these rewards for these blue tokens, which are kind of important as you progress. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of go through this segment by segment. So the first thing is the expedition plan. So this is kind of like your, and it's not just yours, it's also the entire war zones. It's also just your war zone. It's also the entire Eternal Land. So it's kind of, it's mixed up, but it's kind of like little goals. So the first one for us is all war zones build a total of 50 alliance fortresses in the Eternal Land. So what that means is between the 8 war zones that are here, we build 50 alliance fortresses, which isn't really a lot when you think each war zone probably has 3 to 4 main alliances. And if they each build the 3 to 4 fortresses they have, that's for 16 times the 8. So that pretty much gets you there right away. I mean, that gets you up to 96 fortresses just with four alliances in each place. So then it kind of goes out. So then the next one is when the time is up, your alliance conquered an expedition outpost. And then when the time is up, your alliance conquered an expedition base. Alliance defeated more than 1,000 dark forces. And as you get these, you'll get the rewards if you beat it. If you don't beat it, it kind of moves on to the next one already. So next is expedition base. So it kind of shows you where the expedition base is. If you click on that, then you have expedition achievements. In here, you have several different achievements and ways you can gain rewards. So scroll through these, see which ones interest you. I do want to note, and this comes into play a little bit later, there's actually two different types of coins that people are getting. You may not realize it, but you may think that these ones are actually these ones and vice versa. Just kind of keep that in mind because they're both used in the store that you'll see in a little bit. Then you have Alliance achievements. So same thing with these. As you guys not conquer, but achieve these things, you will get the rewards, and you can kind of scroll through these. I'm not going to go through all these one by one, but you'll see the different rewards if you click into this war zone. This is for our war zone, so this is the same thing as the alliance, but this is for us as server 970, and every server will be different. So expedition rankings kind of just shows you who's kind of has the most points for you right now. You'll see that same thing with alliance rankings, but you have to take over buildings for that, so that one probably won't come into play until a little later on in the event. And then rankings, probably the same thing with that of when they come into play. These are the overall rewards for that, so just kind of keep that in mind, that you can see your rewards for the entire Eternal Lands at any moment. So next you have military support. So these are, I believe these are daily things that you can do, and what these are tasks to help you get the amethyst, and this is used to build alliance fortresses and power stations. So very important thing, so that everybody needs to be doing these. And then these can be used to redeem stuff in the eternal store. So, and then you have campaign ranking. You can see who's doing what with that, and there are rewards for you guys saying, "Hey, we are actually participating." So, kind of same thing as before. I actually need to collect that one. And then next is Eternal Tech. So as you get these little blue tokens, you're actually able to work on a tech tree. You can use gems to finish it. I'm not, because there's not really a rush for anybody to get through it right now. But you'll see there are things in here that can definitely benefit as you go through, especially once you start getting 5% increase in defense. If you don't know what that means that your troops or your heroes each have a defense stat, and you'd get 5% of that. So this 5% would add 500 defense to my bend. The last section is the Eternal Store. So I wanted to talk about this because this is kind of one of those things where I was saying I don't really know what it means. But so if you try to purchase, I want to get silence. So if I try to purchase her, you can see up at the top I actually don't have any of the star coins. I do have the little M coins, but I don't have the star ones. So it says items are sold out. Please wait for the next Eternal Land. So I don't know if that means that we can't buy this until the next Eternal Land starts, or if that's just their way of saying you don't have coins and it just for some reason doesn't translate well. I hope it's the latter of the two things, because that'd be really disappointing if they're showing us rewards that we can't actually buy. Because you can earn these star coins through those tasks if you look through them. Now, the M coins are the ones a lot of people are earning right now, and you are able to use those on these bottom things. So you have boats in here. You have a golden warship you can use. That's if you look at 60,000 coins. The boat does add a march size of +1, so that's definitely worth getting if you don't already have it, and you can upgrade it too if you don't. For those of you looking for 3 heroes, you have perk speed ups and class item chests, so there's a lot of really good things in here. Use your points wisely. But other than that, there's not a lot I can tell you about what's going on, other than you guys want to start going on your fortresses, start attacking dark forces and gathering and things like that as soon as possible. I want to use that one. So with that, I will definitely leave you guys to it. I will try to keep you guys updated as I learn more. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see ya.